let's unbox the RODE VideoMicro, and then we'll do a quick test with it with our Panasonic Lumix G7. Alright, so first, there is the box VideoMicro compact on-camera microphone from RODE with the Rycote mount there. That's the side of the box. Here is the back of the box. Compact microphone designed to improve the audio quality of your videos. This side of the box, 2-year warranty, no battery required, compact size, and the Rycote suspension mount included. Alright, let's pop this open. Pull it out. That's all that's in the box. Pull it apart. There we go. So here is your mount. Non-toxic moisture absorber. Cable. You'll need that for sure. And your mounting guide. Pretty easy to figure out. Of course, one thing you'll want to make sure you do is set up your camera for use with the microphone and adjust the audio levels. All cameras are going to be different on how that works, okay? And you can scan that with your phone if you want. As you can see, it comes with a nice windsock there to reduce the noise. Just pull the mic out here. There we go. So this is the actual mic. Very small. All right, so let's put the mic in the mount here. Now this mic, by the way, the body is made of metal. So aluminum, I believe. Let's go ahead and put this on. It's going to be a pretty tight fit, which is what you want. You know, you don't want it coming loose. There we go. Fits right into this groove there, and as you can see, it's extremely sturdy. We're gonna leave the windshield off, and we'll go and pop this open. And one side will go into the back of the mic here, and the other side will go into your camera mic input. I'm gonna put this in here, and this will mount on the hot shoe, by the way. All right, so here is our Panasonic Lumix G7. Here's the hot shoe, and it will just slide into place there. You can sort of lock it down with this so it's not going to slide off on you. And then this is part of the cable, the side of the cable, will go in to the mic input, which you'll need a mic input here, 3.5 millimeter. There you go. Now you're all set up and ready to use your mic with your camera. And as mentioned, you'll need to set up your mic here so it's set up the way you want. All cameras will be a little bit different, so we can adjust the level here. Of course, keep in mind, whatever my settings are will affect the quality of the microphone, okay? So all demos can't be exact because people have different setups for their audio. So we have a mic level limiter that is on. Wind cut is off. All right. So we are set up and ready to go. I'm going to leave it just like that. As you can see, with the mic in, and I'm behind the mic, obviously, it's still picking up good audio even at this level of speaking. All right, let's go ahead and test this out. Okay, so I am standing behind the microphone here. I would, use this camera for reviews, unboxings, things like that. I'm usually behind the camera. So let's see how this microphone does. We can see the level there. So we'll go ahead and start here. Again, we're about 2 feet away. So we're going to switch over to hearing this microphone now. All right, so now we're hearing the microphone, the VideoMicro from RODE. We're about 2 feet away from it. We are behind it, by the way. So remember that we are behind it. It is not pointing directly at us. So that is a sound quality of from about 2 feet away and behind the microphone. So now if I get a little bit closer, so now I am about, I'd say about 10 inches from the VideoMicro microphone, and you can hear how that sounds now. Now let's switch over to the camera mic. All right, so we have pulled out the cable from the camera there, so the microphone is still attached to the camera, but we are not using it. We are indeed using the internal. So I'll go ahead and hit record there, and again we are behind the camera, just as before. Again, about 2 feet away from that microphone input on that, so you can see how that sounds. Now I'll get a little bit closer. So now we are about 10 inches away, and you can hear the sound quality from the built-in microphone. So now I will turn around this microphone. All right, so we have turned the microphone around. You can just take it out of the hot shoe and just turn it around. Then we need to plug the cable back in to the mic input so we can actually use our VideoMicro. And now we are recording on the camera. We are using our RODE VideoMicro. This time it's pointing directly at us. I will step back. Now we're about 3 feet away. So 3 feet away is the sound quality. Now we are about 2 feet away using the RODE VideoMicro microphone, and now I'll get a little bit closer and I'll try to be a little bit quieter because we are indeed peaking down there on the meter. So now we are about 1 foot away, and we can get a little bit closer and closer, and I doubt you'd ever be this close, but you're about 5 inches away at this point. All right, so there we go. That should give you an idea of the differences in sound quality between using the RODE VideoMicro and using just the built-in microphone on your camera, or at least on our Panasonic G7. All right, so I believe that wraps up this video. We have tested the VideoMicro, the RODE VideoMicro. As you could probably hear, the sound quality is much better than the included microphone on the camera there, and definitely one to check out. It's not a very expensive add-on. I mean, these run somewhere between $40 to $60, usually around $60 new, and it comes with our wind filter there. It's pretty micro, as you can see. It fits great for these mirrorless cameras that are much smaller, works well, and it doesn't require any power other than the power from the camera. It doesn't have a battery or anything like that needs to be charged up. So you can hook it up and you're ready to go shoot some video. As you can see, it was easy to install, easy to turn around. So if you do a lot of reviews, things like that on YouTube, you might want to up your sound quality by throwing a mic on your camera there, and it definitely cancels noise much better than the included microphone. And of course, remember, you'll need to go in and adjust the microphone and the settings on your exact camera. All right, so that is it for this video. This was the RODE VideoMicro compact on camera microphone, and we used it with our Panasonic G7.